Putin was wrong. We are ready. We are united, and that's what we did. We stayed united. We prepared extensively and carefully. We're giving more than $1 billion of direct assistance to Ukraine, and will continue to aid the Ukrainian people as they defend their country and help ease their suffering. Putin's latest attack on Ukraine was premeditated and totally unprovoked. Putin has unleashed violence and chaos. But while he may make gains on the battlefield, he'll pay a continuing high price over the long run. Our forces are not going to Europe to fight Ukraine, but to defend our NATO allies in the event that Putin decides to keep moving west.
रूस यूक्रेन वार के चलते विश्व में सभी तरफ समस्याओं का अंबार लगता जा रहा है। वहीं अमेरिका के राष्ट्रपति जो बाइडेन ने ऐलान किया है कि वे यूक्रेन में अपनी फौज नहीं भेजेंगे, परंतु पुतिन को सजा देना बहुत जरूरी हो चुका है। उन्होंने कहा, अमेरिका और नाटो यूक्रेन को $1 बिलियन की वित्तीय सहायता प्रदान कर रहे हैं। हमारी फौज यूक्रेन में सीधा दखल नहीं देगी। इसके अलावा हम यूक्रेन की हर संभव मदद करते रहेंगे।
The Russian stock market has lost 40% of its value, and trading remains suspended. The Russian economy is reeling, and Putin alone is the one to blame. Together with our allies, we're providing support to the Ukrainians in their fight for freedom. Military assistance, economic assistance, humanitarian assistance. We're giving more than $1 billion of direct assistance to Ukraine, and will continue to aid the Ukrainian people as they defend their country and help ease their suffering.
हमारे सहयोगी सामूहिक ताकत के साथ नाटो क्षेत्र में हर इंच की रक्षा करने के लिए तत्पर हैं।
Putin's latest attack on Ukraine was premeditated and totally unprovoked. He rejected repeated efforts at diplomacy. He thought the West and NATO wouldn't respond. He thought he could divide us at home, in this chamber, in this nation. He thought he could divide us in Europe as well. But Putin was wrong. We are ready. We are united, and that's what we did. We stayed united. We prepared extensively and carefully. We spent months building coalitions of other freedom-loving nations in Europe and the Americas, from America to the Asian and African continents, to confront Putin. Like many of you, I spent countless hours unifying our European allies. We shared with the world in advance what we knew Putin was planning, and precisely how we would try to falsify and justify his aggression. We countered Russia's lies with the truth. And now that he's acted, the free world is holding him accountable, along with 27 members of the European Union, including France, Germany, Italy, as well as countries like the United Kingdom, Canada, Japan, Korea, Australia, New Zealand, and many others. Even Switzerland are inflicting pain on Russia and supporting the people of Ukraine. Putin is now isolated from the world more than he has ever been.
रूस के राष्ट्रपति पुतिन दुनिया से अलग थलग हो गए हैं। जो बाइडेन ने पहली बार स्टेट ऑफ द यूनियन को संबोधित करते कहा कि अमेरिका यूक्रेन के साथ खड़ा है।
Ukrainians are fighting back with pure courage, but the next few days, weeks, and months will be hard on them. Putin has unleashed violence and chaos, but while he may make gains on the battlefield, he'll pay a continuing high price over the long run. And a pound of Ukrainian people, the proud people, pound for pound, ready to fight with every inch of energy they have. They've known 30 years of independence, have repeatedly shown that they will not tolerate anyone who tries to take their country backwards. To all Americans, I'll be honest with you, as I always promised I would be. A Russian dictator invading a foreign country has cost around the world. And I'm taking robust action to make sure the pain of our sanctions is targeted at the Russian economy, and that we use every tool at our disposal to protect American businesses and consumers. Tonight, I can announce the United States has worked with 30 other countries to release 60 million barrels of oil from reserves around the world.
नहीं पता कि यूक्रेन इतनी सख्त चुनौती देगा। अमेरिका ने रूस की सभी उड़ानों पर अपना हवाई क्षेत्र बंद करने का ऐलान कर दिया है।
engaged and will not engage in the conflict with Russian forces in Ukraine. Our forces are not going to Europe to fight Ukraine, but to defend our NATO allies in the event that Putin decides to keep moving west. For that purpose, we have mobilized American ground forces, air squadrons, ship deployments to protect NATO countries including Poland, Romania, Latvia, Lithuania, and Estonia. And as I've made crystal clear, the United States and our allies will defend every inch of territory that is NATO territory with the full force of our collective power.
पुतिन को किसी भी देश को अपने अधिकार क्षेत्र में लेने का कोई अधिकार नहीं है। ये लोकतंत्र और तानाशाही के मध्य एक जंग है। यूरोपीय संघ के लगभग 27 देश इस समय यूक्रेन का समर्थन कर रहे हैं। जो बाइडेन के संबोधन के दौरान यूक्रेन के राजदूत वहां पर मौजूद थे। अमेरिका की फौज रूस से किसी तरह का टकराव नहीं चाहती, पर रूस को किसी भी तरह की मनमानी करने की इजाजत नहीं दी जाएगी। ब्यूरो रिपोर्ट D5 चैनल हिंदी।